I'm Tim Fortescue, a life coach, coming alongside of folks on their personal and spiritual journeys. And today I'm going to lead you through an IFS guided meditation to get to know a protective part. And if you're new to IFS, you can check out another recording that I did on the basic assumptions of the model. As we begin, take a minute to settle in and get comfortable. Sit upright if you can, with both feet on the floor. Trying to find a balance between being too stiff and being too relaxed. Take a couple deep breaths. Now begin to scan your body and your mind. And if it feels right, note in particular any thoughts, emotions, sensations, or impulses that stand out. And so far, this isn't unlike any other mindfulness practice. You're just noticing what's there, seeing if you can separate it just a little bit. And as you do this, see if one of those parts can manifest as an emotion, thought, sensation, impulse, and in many other ways. But see if one is calling to you, seems to want your attention, and you're noticing it more than the others. If so, then try to focus on it exclusively for just a minute. See if you can notice where it seems to be located in or around your body. Maybe it's a sensation. Maybe it's a color. Maybe it's an image. But how do you notice that this is the part that needs your attention the most right now? How is it calling? And as you notice it, check it and see how you're feeling toward the part. Do you dislike it? Does it annoy you? Are you afraid of it? Do you want to get rid of it? Do you depend on it? We're just noticing that you have a relationship with this thought, emotion, sensation, or impulse. And if you feel anything besides a kind of openness or curiosity toward it, then ask the parts of you that might not like it or are afraid of it, or have any other extreme feelings about it, to just relax inside of you. See if they can give you a little space to get to know this part you're noticing the most without an attitude. And if you can't get to that curious place, that's okay. You can spend the time talking to the parts of you that don't want to relax about their fears, about letting you actually interact with the target emotion, thought, sensation, or impulse. But if you can get into a place of curiosity and wanting to understand the target, then it's safe to begin to interact with it. And know at any time, if you need more time, pause this recording and take the time and space that you need. If you're feeling some curiosity, begin to interact with that part that you notice the most. And this might feel a little odd to you at this point. Just give it a try. And as you focus on this emotion or impulse or thought or sensation, and you notice it in this place in your body, ask it if there's something it wants you to know, and then wait for an answer. Don't think of the answer. Any thinking parts can relax too. Just wait silently with your focus on that place in your body until an answer comes. And if nothing comes, that's okay too. If you get an answer, then as a follow-up question, you can ask the part what it's afraid would happen if it didn't do this inside of you, if it didn't do its job. What's it afraid would happen if it didn't do what it does? And if it answers that question, then you probably learned something about how it's trying to protect you. If that's true, then see if it's possible to extend some appreciation to it for at least trying to keep you safe, for its courage. See how it reacts to your appreciation. Then ask this part of you what it needs from you in the future. time feels right, you can shift your focus back to the outside world and to where you are now. Thank your parts for their courage and for what they allowed you to do. Let them know that this isn't their last chance to have a conversation with you, and that you'd like to get to know them more if they'd like that. And you can feel your feet flat on the floor. You can open your eyes if they were closed and continue about your day. But thanks so much for joining me for this meditation.